Suffering in this world is a result of original sin, and therefore we have a fallen world and there's suffering. But we are also fallen and we need to grow. So God allows our growth through suffering. Suffering God uses for good, that we can grow from it and develop. Every time we suffer, every difficulty, every challenge, every frustration is an opportunity for growth. But it only happens when we totally trust in the Lord, a Lord who is both fully God and fully human, a God who has great plans for us. If we simply see things on the human level, then we're not going to like it and we don't see the benefit of it and we'll try and run away from it. It's only on the supernatural level does suffering make any sense. And we see this in our gospel today. They got that Jesus was a carpenter. They got that Jesus was the son of Mary, but they did not get that he was the Son of God. It's only when we understand his divinity that suffering has its redemptive quality, that we can totally trust in him. And this happened to St. Agatha. St. Agatha was martyred for her faith, which at first, like all martyrdoms, can seem an absolute failure. And yet, trusting in the Lord, he had great plans for her. She was very quickly added into the Roman canon of the church because of how many miracles were attributed to her intercession. Whereas with such a terrible death, there was great victory because she was able to stand firm and trust God, and thus from that faith great miracles have been passed on to the faithful through her intercession. God can do so much with suffering. All he needs is our trust, our faith, and great miracles can happen. So whatever crosses you have to carry, whatever difficulties you have to suffer, trust in the Lord that they are part of his providence. Accept them with faith, though they will be hard. If they weren't hard, there wouldn't be a trial, would there? So do trust him, and when we trust him, miracles will happen. Even if it ends up in our death, that does not mean miracles will not happen later. That is what martyrdom teaches us. Even with death, God is victorious, for the power of the resurrection and the power of heaven is our true homeland. So let us hold firm to God today. Let's trust in his providence. Let's accept our weaknesses. Let's trust in his grace. And let us go forward as pilgrims of hope, journeying to our homeland in heaven. Amen.